Well, Romania have had a difficult start to this group. It was always going to be tough as the lowest ranked team in it. And they'll be hoping to secure their first win in this qualifying group here against Poland today. They are in action again on Monday as they try and recover after, as I say, a difficult start to this group. Bottom as it stands with no wins from their first two games. Spain and Poland, both with 1 win and 1 defeat so far. Israel are currently leading the way in this group, having won both of their fixtures to date. Well, the previous games were played back in February. Romania losing out to Spain in their opening game and then losing to Israel in game 2. Both fairly heavy defeats, 71-84 against Spain and 87-63 away in Israel. Poland did get their first win. They beat Spain on game day 2 after narrowly missing out at home against Israel, 71-75 in that first game. Got a big result in Spain to get themselves back in contention for this group.
Representing Poland, the coach, Mr. Mike Taylor.
Israel will face Poland on Monday when Spain take on Romania. All of the games, incidentally, are going to be played here in Valencia. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are restricted and denied those home and away games in this window. The final window is in February of 2021. We don't quite know what it's going to look like just yet. We shall have to wait and see. Seems likely that it'll be a similar setup with everything played in one venue, but we shall endeavour to find out over the next few weeks.
And representing Romania, and head coach Mr. Tudor Costescu.
So it is the first of 2 games. We will be seeing Israel and Spain take to the court a little bit later on. Israel, as I say, with a 100% record so far, 2 wins out of 2 for them. Spain with a lot of work to do, as have Poland. They lost to Poland, of course, in that last window. But it's Romania who have the biggest task from this position, as I mentioned. No wins for them. And they really need to kickstart their qualifying campaign. A little more on how they got to this stage in just a moment, but before that, we will have the national anthems for both teams.
And now the Romania national anthem.
So a big game for both teams in Group A here in Valencia. Romania and Poland battling it out here to try and secure one of those 3 spots at Eurobasket 2022. 3 of the 4 teams from this group will progress. Israel leading the way with 2 wins out of 2 so far. Here's your refereeing team for this afternoon's game, the first of 2 games to be played. Spain and Israel will take to the court a little bit later on, and the other set of fixtures for this window will take place in 2 days' time, where we may have a slightly clearer picture of just where this group is heading. Poland can strengthen their grip on a spot with victory, as they continue what is a decent start. Slightly surprising defeat to Israel on game day 1, but a good response with that win over Spain in game day 2. This is their starting 5: Sokolovsky, Sel, Michalak, Rikaniuk and Kosherek making the starting 5. On the bench amongst them, Lukasz Kolenda, who comes into the roster to replace the absent Mateusz Ponitka, which is a bit of a blow for Mike Taylor not to have Ponitka with him, but he'll be confident enough in the players he has at his disposal. AJ Slaughter missing as well. He was absolutely vital in the first qualifying window, averaging 27.5 points. He's a big contributor, but won't be involved in the games this week. And for Romania, well, they are missing a couple of their key performers from the first couple of games as well. But crucially, they have got their centre, number 15, Emmanuel Kate. He was absolutely crucial in both games. The former Real Madrid and Sevilla player now plays for Murcia, also in Spain, of course. 23 years old, averaging 14.5 points per game and 11.5 rebounds as well. He's absolutely crucial to Tudor Costescu. Beaten by Spain in their first game in Cluj-Napoca, 71-84. Emmanuel Kate scored 19 points and claimed 13 rebounds in that defeat. Did claim 10 rebounds in the defeat to Israel as well in Tel Aviv, 87-63 that one. They were only 5 points down at half-time, but Israel really ran away with it in the second half. They really need a win tonight. Poland will be keen to secure this absolutely crucial victory. A win for Romania here would really throw things wide open. And Israel's game against Spain is a really big one later as well. If Israel can make it 3 wins out of 3, they'll be pretty much home and hosed as far as qualification goes. They're in a great position, but the job is not done yet. Top 3 of the 4, remember, make it through to Eurobasket 2022. At the moment, it's an uphill task for Romania, who had to go through pre-qualifying in order to make this qualifying tournament. Second round of pre-qualifying is where they entered. They won 3 out of 4 games against Macedonia, who they did lose to away, and Kosovo, who they beat twice. They finished second in that group behind Macedonia, who progressed directly to the qualifying tournament. Romania then had to enter the 3rd round of pre-qualifiers, and they were placed in a group with Slovakia and Cyprus, where they won all 4 games. They topped the group, and that secured their spot at the qualifying tournament. So it's been a long road to get to this stage, and they won't want to give it up easily. They really need to make sure they are right at it from the start here against this Polish team. Mike Taylor hoping his team aren't complacent. Victory for them would be a huge boost to their hopes as well. All set in Valencia then. Qualifying action can get underway. So it is Romania against Poland here in Valencia. Game day 3 in Group A. The 2022 Eurobasket Qualifiers. Romania searching for their first win. Poland looking to make it 2 wins out of 3 in qualifying so far. Romania in the yellow looking to get off to an early start, get some points on the board. Missed opportunity though. First attempt there by Tohatan, and he's looked to pass it this time into the corner. A 3-point attempt is unsuccessful. Aaron Sell was able to tidy up for Poland. Here he is again. And receives it again, that bounce pass from Sokolovski. Still no points on the board for either team. Tohatan here for Romania. Still has it, and the pass is loose and out of bounds. Tudor Costescu, the head coach of Romania, in the picture just a few moments ago. He took over the national team duty in 2018. Still waiting for the first points of the afternoon as Poland threaten here from the corner. Another missed attempt and a good defensive rebound. Michalak it was there, trying to get some points on the board. Emmanuel Kate with the rebound. We're going to see a lot of him, I expect, if Romania are to be successful. They have turned it over here. It is going to be a first trip to the foul line. Michalak with the steal.
Personal foul, Romania, Maciuka, first.
And Mihai Maciuka is the player who's penalised. After 1 minute and 50 seconds on court, we may finally get the first points of this encounter.
Yes. Mihai.
Michalak nails the first one. He does miss the second though. Emmanuel Kate, incidentally, the Romanian centre who I mentioned before the game, has already been pretty vital. He's got 4 rebounds already. As Romania still are unable to get those first points on the board. The bounce pass from Sokolovski, not finished. They still have it here, Poland. Michalak, the fake, and then gets the pass out for the 3-point attempt. And there's that man again to claim an easy rebound, Emmanuel Kate. The 23-year-old, such a key player for Romania. And the layup is missed. A few early opportunities going begging here for Romania. Michalak is fouled. Maciuka, it is again, his second foul of the game. Can't have too many complaints there. Radu Vierna has taken Maciuka's place on the court after those 2 early fouls for Romania's number 77. Kosharek for Poland puts up the 2 and knocks it down. And the first from the field there. It was a 3, in fact, from Kosharek. So it is a 4-point lead. And Poland are just starting to get going now. Easy finish for Kryaniuk. It's a 6-point lead now for the Poles. Here come Romania again. They really need to get some points on the board. Manuel Kate looking to claim the rebound. He has drawn the foul. Kryaniuk it was with the foul. He's replaced by Damian Kulig, incidentally. Here come Romania. Another three-point attempt, another one missed this time by Bogdan Popa. 4 minutes into the game, and Romania still haven't got themselves on the scoreboard. It's an offensive foul. It's Lukasz Koszarek. He was looking to get his shot away there. Aaron Sell was penalised for the offensive foul, as you could see from that replay. Now Romania in need of something here. Again, they just can't get it to go early on. Michalak here for the Poles. Michalak again. Damian Kulig drawing the foul, didn't quite manage to make the shot, so we'll have a couple of free throws here. Damian Kulig was fairly important to Poland in the first window, 33-year-old. Has been playing in Turkey up until fairly recently. He's back in Poland with Torun. He's a teammate of Aaron Sells. 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists per game, his average in the first window.
Yes. Yes.
Makes no mistake with those free throws, and Poland edging further ahead. It's an 8-point lead, 8 points without reply so far in this first quarter from Poland, as they look to secure their second win of the qualifying campaign. Manuel Kate. Big rejection there from Kulig. No way was anyone getting past. Swats that away with ease, denying Raduvina. Well, just a foot out of bounds there from Raduvina. Barely anything on the line, but just touching. It's frustrating for Romania, who are still waiting for their first points of the game. Another three-point attempt. Poland could really do some damage here. Michalak looking to keep it alive and did really well. Just maintained possession for his team. Michalak, Damian Kulig. Kolenda. Still Lukasz Kolenda looking to lay it up and makes it off the glass. Mike Taylor celebrates as Poland get to double digits without reply from Romania.
post passes on the roll. We don't feed all ball screens. Onside, don't call it anymore. Onside, and then feast. Run the side picks now. Outside.
Haide, let's go. Haide. Hai băi. 2, 3 și...
So Poland with the 10-point lead as the first quarter resumes. There's Chris Richard for Romania. Another important player in qualifying for them. Still, the Romanians are unable to get themselves into this game, and Poland just keep on moving forward. Gruszecki making no mistake with that one. Banking his first points of the game, 12-point lead. It's Dragost. Radu Viena. That is a foul. Vyshkovsky it was. He was punished there. Viena. And the three-point attempt again is no good. Yet more frustration here for the Romanians. Popper missing that three-point attempt. It's Poland's ball. 12 points without reply in this first quarter. It's a worryingly long streak this without banking something here, Romania. They needed a strong start. They haven't been able to produce that. Behind the back pass to Kulik from Kalenda, and Kulik just knocks it down. A three-pointer, and 15 points the difference here. Exactly the same situation yesterday in the match between Great Britain and France in Group G. Great Britain went 15 points down before they got on the board. Viena for three, gets it. That is huge for Romania. They had to get something. And the three-pointer is a good way to start. Radu Viena making no mistake this time. 13th attempt has finally led to points on the board here for Romania as Kulik looks to lay it up, can't get it to go. And then he is singled out by the officials. It's his foul. Barging into Dragost. Let's have a look at that three again from Radu Viena. This is Lukasz Kalenda. Still Kalenda. Kulik. Looking for a way through. The foul has been called. It is going to be another trip to the line. Mike Taylor continues to be happy with the progress his team are making at the moment. Zishkovsky drawing the foul. It'll be his free throws to come, and he knocks the first one down. Yes. 2 from 2 from the line. Chris Richard here for Romania, looking to go it alone. That is superb from Chris Richard. Gets his first points of the game. How did Romania need that? And got it from the 31-year-old, who actually plays his club basketball in Poland with Zielona Góra. 14 points against Spain, Chris Richard. 4 assists as well in that one. Didn't play in the defeat to Israel. Toatan penalised there. It's pretty obvious, pretty blatant. Raise of the arm. Dominik Olejniczak onto the court here for Poland for the first time in the game. Łukasz Kolenda. Still Kolenda. The fadeaway jumper misses, and Romania on the move again. Radu Virna. And he draws the foul. He'll get the extra opportunity as he lays it up and in. That's better from Romania. After that difficult start, going 15 points down. They're currently on a 7-2 run. They're going to make it 8-2 here and make it a single-digit difference. Virna missing, and then the foul is called.
Romania, Virna first. Yes.
Sokołowski making the first one count.
Yes.
And the second as well. It's a 12-point lead now for Poland. Just over a minute left in this first quarter. Another turnover for the Romanians. Kolenda. Sokołowski with the fake, gets it out to the corner. Chance for three, and knocked down. It's just inside, may have had his feet on the line. It is only 2 with Tomasz Gielo. Poland into the 20s. What has been a very good first quarter for them. Romania looking to respond here. Toatan. And it's turned over. A chance for a three at the other end. It's knocked down brilliantly by Tomasz Gielo again. Having hit that long two just moments earlier. This time it is a three. That lead just extending now. 17 points the difference as we enter the final few seconds of this first quarter. Romania haven't managed to get to double digits. They'll have one last attempt to do just that. It's missed though by Toatan. And it is Poland who have had by far the better of things so far. They raced into a 15-point lead before Romania even troubled the scoreboard. And they lead at the end of the first by 24 points to 7. If you want to keep up with everything from the Eurobasket Qualifiers, you can download the app. And keep across everything that goes on over the next few days. Plenty of fascinating action yesterday, a few surprising results as well. At the end of the first quarter here, it's gone almost as you'd expect. Poland, on paper, you would imagine would be the favourites here, and they've certainly lived up to that tag so far with that really confident start. And they're looking to increase their lead here, which is exactly what they've done through a Karol Graszewski. Four points for him in the game now. 19-point lead for Poland. Radovina. There's Emmanuel Chate, who's so important to them. Hasn't got any points on the board yet. A big centre, 5 rebounds for him in that first quarter. Poland just continue to build on that lead. Nicely put away by Sokołowski. Richard. This is Dragost. Emmanuel Chate gets it out to Chris Richard. Looks for the three. Couldn't get it. Chate with the rebound and the put away. Chate getting his first points. It's going to be so important to them this afternoon. If they are to get back in this game. He's done just enough there to reclaim possession for the Romanians. Chris Richard, Radovina. He's looking for the big man again. And there is the foul, and the two from Popper, who will go to the line for the additional free throw. Olejniczak with his first foul of the game.
Yes.
Knocked down by Popper. And it comes again to Sokołowski. Goes for the three. And never in doubt from Michał Sokołowski. He's having a pretty good game so far. 7 points, 3 rebounds and an assist for Poland's number 3. Manuel Chate has drawn the foul, and it'll be another trip to the line for the big man. Having made the layup, chance to take his personal tally to 5 here. And if he can get going, then Romania have a chance. It's a long way back for them at the moment. 17 points down. There it is, another one for Kache. 6 rebounds, 5 points so far for him. What can Poland create here? The lead has been cut to 16, but they could make things better again. Missed opportunity there though, and catch it. Claiming yet another rebound. Radu Wierna goes for the 3. And he couldn't make it count. Away come Poland. And a foul drawn.
Personal foul, Romania,
Machuca with another one. It's taken off fairly early in the first quarter because of a couple of quick fouls. He's now on 3 already. Sokołowski. Radu Wierna does just enough. Does well, in fact. Here come Romania. Emmanuel Chate. Kache again. Can he finish this one off? Twisting and turning, the hook shot missed. And Sokołowski has drawn the foul. It's just a little nudge in the back from Richard.
Personal foul, Romania. Richard first.
Poland able to make it count ultimately. Aaron Sell. First 2 points of the game for him. 18-point lead for the Poles. So Michalak is penalised.
Personal foul, Poland. Michalak first.
Kache. Bounce pass looking for Richard. It was ambitious and Poland could come away here. Superb from Michalak. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Laid up superbly. That was outstanding from Michalak. Chris Richard looking to weave his way through. And wasn't able to make it count. He's done well to steal there, though. Great work from Chris Richard. 20 points, the difference now between these two. Manuel Kache. Richard. Kache again. Can he finish? Looking to draw the foul, not able to do that. Koszerek, Michalak. There's another foul. That's Machuca again. That's his 4th foul. How about this from Michalak though? Through the legs of Kache. And a great layup to finish. Play of the game so far. Timeout called. Poland 20 points clear.
Pierde momentul pasei și după aia să fac match-up înapoi. Nu înțelegeți să dați pas la short roll. Chiar nu înțelegeți. Și ne chinuim toate acțiunile astea de aruncare. Nu vă e rușine. E logică, nu e nimic altceva. E un lucru. Dăm și mie o recuperare, dăm și mie o apărare. Fă un foul în relație.
And Poland still very much in command here, halfway through the second quarter with a 20-point lead. And Romania looking to respond here, but just felt a little bit rushed that. Sokołowski. And here come the Poles again. It's another foul. Michalak did well. Couldn't quite apply the finish. And he draws yet another foul, this time from Tudor Kibea.
Yes. Michalak.
First one knocked down by Michalak. Go for the second here to
Yes.
just keep chipping away at Romania. Big lead building up here for Poland. Dragost. This is Chris Richard. And good hands here from the Romanians. Maybe their best moment of the game so far. Nicely finished. And Popper adds another 2 to his tally. Sokołowski from distance drains the 3. And he reaches double digits. The second 3-pointer from 2 attempts. Huge lead for Poland, up by 23 as Chris Richard goes for the long 2 and he makes it count. His tally doubled for the evening. Manuel Kache currently on the bench. Bounce pass here and the foul called. Looked initially like a good block, but actually the foul had already been singled out by the officials. Radosh Uta with the foul, 2 shots from the foul line for Adam Prikaniuk. Looking to double his tally, 2 points so far.
Yes.
Well, does look as though there is a slight problem here for Bogdan Popper. Looks like he's getting a bit of treatment. Aaron Sell for 3, it's no good. So just 1 from 2 made by Richaniuk there from the foul line as Chris Richard looks for options, and the pass just runs away from Dragost. Well, coach not exactly hiding his feelings there. Tudor Costescu. 8 turnovers for Romania in this game so far, just 3 for Poland. And nicely done again. And some good defensive work in this second quarter from Romania. The problem really has been at the other end. They just haven't been able to regularly get points on the board, but that's nicely done. Great finish. Rarashuta as Poland respond almost instantly, although it's somehow not dropped there. Again, Romania just looking to make a bit of a dent in this deficit here. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half as Chris Richard can't get it to go. 2 from 7 from the field for him so far. Hasn't quite been firing. 4 points in total for his personal tally. And a bounce pass. And Romania survive again. Kosher unable to complete the move. The foul's been called. Drusetsky. Player penalised. Aaron Sell making way. Richaniuk as well. Coming off, Damian Kulig is on. Michalak also returning. There's Chris Richard. Oh, and another loose pass. It's been a couple of sloppy moments from Romania in the last few minutes. Coach Costescu is visibly frustrated. Here's Giello. Lukasz Kolenda. Still Kolenda draws the foul. It's nice work from Lukasz Kolenda.
Yes. Kolenda. Yes.
2 from 2 for Lukasz Kolenda. And Poland have done a really good job of just keeping Romania at arm's length. Has been better from Romania in this second quarter, but they haven't made any progress in terms of reducing that deficit. Here is Kolenda again. Another turnover for the Romanians, which won't please Coach Costescu. Running down the clock here in the closing moments of the first half. This time Poland can't make it count, but it is quickly turned over again, and a foul. Jubert penalised. Mike Taylor will be really pleased with the way his team have gone about their business today.
Yes.
That's his opposite number, who has looked rather frustrated at times.
Yes.
Michal Michalak making both free throws, 5 from 6 from the line for him. Total of 7 points in this game. Poland up by 24. Increased their lead by 7 since the end of the first quarter, although Romania do have one final strike at the end of the second. That three-pointer from Toatan will at least give them something to build on as the first half comes to a close. There's the three from Lukas Toatan. As the players get off the court, Poland are in command here, up by 21 after a flying start. Romania have battled back a bit in the second quarter, but they have a huge mountain to climb in the second half. They trail by 24 points to 45. Well, flying start from Poland, who raced into a 15-point lead. It really took Romania a long time to get started. They only registered 7 points in that first quarter. They did reply and get better in the second. They certainly challenged Poland a little more. But even with that late three-pointer right at the death of the first half, Romania still fell 4 points further behind in that second quarter, so an overall lead of 21 points for Poland as it stands at halftime. 45-24 is the score. And really for Poland, there hasn't been one particular standout player. Sokołowski has 10 points, 5 rebounds, arguably the best player on the court, but it's been a team effort certainly so far from the Poles. Sokołowski is the only player in double digits. Romania relying fairly heavily again on Emmanuel Kache. And he's played less than 10 minutes in that first half. 5 points and 7 rebounds for him. Other than that, it's been a bit of a struggle. No one has more than 5 points in that Romanian team. They're going to have to up their game considerably in the second half to stand a chance, and they're going to have to start the third quarter really impressively. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half, so don't go anywhere as we see if Romania can fight back when the game resumes. France. Oh, how about that from the Saw? Throws it down with authority.
Oh, blocked again. What a block. That's two massive blocks we've had so far.
Larkin, oh, pull it past to the inside. Larkin feeds Shanley on the cut. He gets the easy score. Shane Larkin pulling the strings here as Turkey have ramped up this defensive pressure.
Gets the screen in transition and kicks. Ilinovich hands it on. Atkins. Oh! Jimenez down the runway. It's a little nasty with the defense and throws it down hard.
Here we go. Lundberg off the iron, around and in. What more do you want from me, he says. 26 in the game for Ife Lundberg.
Kache also with 5. He has 7 rebounds. He's the danger man, really. And there he is. 23-year-old, absolutely key for this Romanian team. Played less than 10 minutes in that first half, though. It's going to be a tough task for Romania if they do end up losing this game. Just 24 points scored by the team in that first half, so numbers don't make for particularly impressive reading for any of the players. Radu Virna's been one of the better performers, and it has been tough for Romania. They're heading for an 0-3 record in this group. Just a reminder of how things stood at the start of the day's play. Israel coming into this window with a 100% record, 2 wins from 2 for them. Poland and Spain with a win each, and Romania winless after 2 games. Romania losing to Spain in their first game and to Israel in their second. Poland losing at home to Israel in their first game, then beating Spain on the road. Big win for them. And they could well have been in real trouble. Israel and Spain will go head-to-head a little bit later on. Israel will be all but secure in their place at Afrobasket 2022 if they get the win tonight, make it 3 wins out of 3. Spain will be hoping they can secure a win as well, and if Poland win this game, then all 3 of those teams will look in a pretty healthy position. All 3, in fact, will have 2 wins, and Romania will be stuck on none. An 0-3 record with 3 games to go. It would be very difficult, you would imagine, for them to qualify from that position, although not impossible. If they don't turn this around here today, then they're really going to have to do something pretty impressive, you feel, in the next game in a couple of days' time. When they take on Spain, if Spain lose tonight, then that becomes a really big game as far as the third place battle is concerned, but there's so much that can happen between now and then. We'll have to see just how the rest of this game plays out, and indeed the rest of this day plays out with Israel and Spain later. Almost ready here to get going in the second half. To stand a chance, Romania need to really come out firing. They need to be aggressive. They need to be clinical. And from Poland's point of view, it's all about maintaining the focus. They are in a great position. Mike Taylor certainly will be emphasizing the need to not take their foot off the gas just yet. Of course, they do have another big game in a couple of days, so they want to conserve some energy for that one, but need to get the job done here. And it is Romania in the yellow, Poland in the red. Romania with the following 5 on court: Chris Richard, Toatan, Virna, Popper, and of course Emmanuel Kache. It is so important to them. Here's Chris Richard. Nice fake and shot, and knocks it down, and that is just the kind of start that Romania needed. And they need to try and keep those levels up now and get points on the board nice and early in this third quarter. Put some pressure on Poland, cut into that lead. It's all about the third quarter now as Poland respond in the best possible way. That is magnificent from Koszarek. Knocks down that three-pointer. Just a reminder to the Romanians from Poland that they are not going to ease up here. It's nicely finished by Radu Virna. This is the kind of start that they needed to make in the first half, really. They really have paid the price for that slow start. 15 points down without getting anything on the board in that first quarter. Remember, they're now 20 points behind. It's clinical at both ends of the court as Aaron Sell doubles his tally for the evening and takes Poland to the 50-point mark. Toatan again, he knocks down the two, and it's clinical stuff here from both sets of players. And superb work from Sokołowski. Draws the foul in the process of laying that one up. Three-point play possibility here for Poland's number 3 and top scorer so far tonight. 12, perhaps soon to be 13 here for Michał Sokołowski. No doubt with the free throw. 4 from 5 from the field, 5 rebounds as well for Michał Sokołowski. Popper did well to get past Sokołowski, looks to hook it in. Rebound was claimed by Emmanuel Kacie. He's drawn the foul. Kacie knocks down the first of the free throws. 8 rebounds for him, 6 points. Decent bet for a double-double. Emmanuel Kacie. He makes the second free throw as well. 21 points of difference, so no change yet. It's been a much better start to the second half from Romania. 8 points for them in this third quarter, which is more than they managed in the whole of the first. But Poland have been racking them up as well. Another 2 for Aaron Schell, who moves on to 6 for the afternoon. Popper. Chris Richard. Kacie is in the middle. Nice bounce pass from Richard out to the corner for 3. It's no good. And Michalak claims the rebound. Into the corner. Nice fake from Aaron Sell, who lays it up and in. He's had a storming start to the third quarter. Poland stretching their lead again. They are up by 25 points now. Here's Popper. Toatan. He draws the foul.
Personal foul, Poland. Michał, second. Yes. Top hitter. Yes.
Toatan makes both of his free throws. Oh, and that's outstanding work, and Toatan could really punish them here. Great steal that from Virna, and Toatan taking full advantage.
Personal foul, Romania. Top hitter, second.
That's his second foul of the game there, but 10 points for Toatan. A 20-point game again here Good 5-point run that from the Romanians. Poland are still keeping them well away from the chance to get right back in the game, but this is certainly very encouraging. Nicely finished out by Grasu. First point of the game. Nice pick out there by Chris Richard as well, and another turnover. Great steal at Toatan. Richard. Pass into Kache, and the offensive foul called, which is really frustrating from Romania's point of view, because they were on a bit of a roll. 7 points without reply. Well, the gap was 21 at half-time. It's currently 18. So they've made a bit of a dent in it. They've raised their game, certainly in this third quarter, Romania. Poland have matched them for the most part. Long two attempted here, missed, but the putback also missed, and then the foul. And Fryczaniuk will get the chance from the foul line. Well, he's missed the first one. He makes no mistake with the second. 4 points in the game now for Adam Fryczaniuk. Chris Richard. Kache finds Richard again. And Richard looking to hook it in, wasn't able to make it count this time. Kulik. It's good work by Toatan. Mihalak looks to lay it up and does so successfully. A great response that though from Romania. Vienna instantly responding with the two there. It's a 19-point game. Kulik. This was the layup from Mihalak, outstanding. No, doesn't make the three, but does draw the foul. Tomasiello with a chance from the foul line now. 3 free throws coming his way.
Yes. Yellow. Yes. Yellow.
Well, 2 from 3 made, but they will get possession again here. Kulik. Kalenda. A bit of a coming together there, Giello. Goes off holding his shoulder.
Personal foul, Poland. Yellow, second.
And Giello, as the player penalised, just elbowing his opponent. It looks like he may have done some damage, possibly dislocated his elbow, or his shoulder, I should say. Needing some treatment anyway. Thomas Giello. Poland still up by 21. Toatan can't get it to go. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Kulik. He's drawn the foul.
Personal foul, Romania. Bercianu first.
Bercianu it is. He's only been on the court a matter of seconds, giving away those free throws.
Yes. Kulik. Yes. Kulik.
No mistake from the line there from Damien Kulik. 7 points for him. He's made all 4 of his free throws so far. Let's catch it to Vienna. Looks to bank it in after spinning away. Couldn't get it to go. 23 points the advantage here. Arancel. And another foul. Radu Vienna penalised here. It's a third foul, and oh, there you can see Giello in a lot of pain. Looked like a dislocated shoulder.
Yes. Siskowski.
Seems to be okay now. Maybe just a case of popping it back in place, but my goodness, that does hurt, I can tell you.
Yes. Siskowski.
Zivskovsky making no mistake with those free throws, banking both of them. Romania have just dropped off a little in the last few moments. So Radu Vienna. That is a foul.
Second.
Arancel with the foul on that occasion. From the corner, missed by Berchinau. 25 points the difference here as Poland look to punish the Romanians once again. Couldn't do it on that occasion. And ran into trouble. Toatan. And you can see, again, more frustration for the head coach. Have been times in this game where he's looked exasperated. I think it's probably due to the number of turnovers, 14-6. He's given it away too easily on occasion. Here's Damian Kulig going for the long two. He can't get it to go. Bercianu did his bit defensively. Here he is again. Can he finish? Gets the pass away. And the hooked attempt is a good one from Raresh Uta. Nicely done again. Poland so quick to respond anytime Romania seem to have a bit of a resurgence, if you like. Poland is so quick to shoot them down. Here's Totan. They're going to get that pass out to the corner. It's slapped away by Damian Kulig. Vienna, bounce pass. Oh, nicely finished. That's so nicely done, that. Vienna with the assist, Raresh Uta getting the two. Romania have had their best scoring quarter so far. 21 points on the board. Unfortunately for them, Poland have outscored them for a third time, 23-21 in this quarter. So they've increased that advantage to 23 points. Could make it a little more here with Aaron Sells' free throws. He's missed the first though. He's rather surprisingly missed both of those, but Poland can still make this count. Kalenda gets it out to the corner, three-point attempt, good! Outstanding. Well, two free throws missed, but in the end Romania punished even more. Grusecki knocking down that three. Romania now looking to just have one final say in this third quarter. The hook shot is a good one from Bercianu, and that is the end of the third. It was a reasonable third quarter, decent third quarter from Romania, but they've fallen a little further behind. Poland are running away with things here. It's a big lead in Valencia, 71-47. Well, it's been a tough afternoon for Romania. Mike Taylor's Poland have been very consistent all the way through and built up a big lead. They scored 26 points in that third quarter. And Romania had their best scoring quarter by some distance, 23 points for them. Only 1 point less than the whole of the first half put together, so some big improvements, but they really are still paying the price for the start they made. 15 points without reply at the start of this game. It took Romania a long time to get going. They could start things off here in the fourth quarter. The layup is good. Well finished that by Radu Virna, who's into double digits. 11 points for him. Romania down by 22. Turned over again. Second time that Poland have been turned over in this fourth quarter. And Romania unable to make the most of it.
Personal foul, Romania. Verna, 4.
Sokolowski drawing the foul. Virna's fourth foul of the game. Rusecki. Layup missed. And the decision has gone Romania's way. And turned over again. Romania could be made to pay for this. It'll be a trip to the foul line.
Personal foul, Romania.
Steal from Leszczynski. Bercianu with his second personal foul. Sokolowski with a chance to add to his 13 points.
Yes. Sokolowski. Yes. Sokolowski.
2 from 2 for Michał Sokolowski. A 24-point lead for Poland. The points difference could be a factor when all is done in this group. A 24-second violation, another turnover. A number of turnovers will really frustrate the Romanian head coach. 16 turnovers in total now. Twice as many as Poland. 8 minutes to go in this game. Sokolowski looking for a way through again. It's yet another chance for him to go to the line. 15 points, 6 rebounds for Michał Sokolowski.
Yes. Sokolowski.
once again making no mistake. 7 from 7 from the foul line and 17 points overall. Turned over again. Here come Poland. It's into the corner. Moving the ball around nicely. Sokołowski's waiting on this near side. It won't get to him though. He will come in for the rebound and almost put it back there. For another couple of points. "26 points now, the difference, with still over 7 minutes to go. It's turning into a tough day for Romania.
Personal foul. Poland. Second. Timeout.
Just over 7 minutes to go, and well, it's yet another turnover. And Poland looking to make Romania pay. It's a missed opportunity. That would have been some impact there from Olejniczak. Not seen too much of him so far this afternoon. This three-point attempt there from Kamil Krzyzewski. Sokołowski penalised this time. He's had a pretty good game. 6 rebounds, 17 points for him. And an assist as well. It's almost a superb play, that, from Poland. Olejniczak just missing the dunk, though. Totan here for Romania. And he draws the foul.
Personal foul. Poland. Łączyński first.
Totan. Once again, it is a turnover. Poland looking to punish Romania. It's exactly what they have done. That's that man again. He's just unstoppable at the moment. Providing the assist on this occasion for Leszczynski. No look pass from Sokołowski. Lovely layup. And he was following up as well just to make sure. Second assist of the game. Manuel Cache back on court for Romania. They haven't perhaps got quite as much out of him as they would have liked. 7 points and 9 rebounds. It hasn't really happened for the Romanians in this fourth quarter. They were much better in the third after a difficult first half. There's a decent performance from them in the second quarter as well. In all fairness, that first quarter was where the damage was done. But they are closing in on a 30-point lead here. Poland up by 28 as things stand. Kache with his 10th rebound just a few moments ago for Romania. He's managed at least 10 rebounds in all 3 of the qualifying games so far. Averaging 14.5 points coming into this game. He's only added 7 to that so far today as the shot goes up from the corner. Wouldn't quite drop. Nothing has really for Romania. Superb play though from Poland, and a 3-point play possibility at the end. Zizkowski drew the foul. And guess who provided the assist again? Michał Sokołowski. Zizkowski here can take Poland on to the 80-point mark with a little over 5 minutes still to play in the fourth quarter. 31-point lead it would be as well. It won't be though because he has missed it. And Kache and his teammate coming together. Grasu couldn't hold on to it. Three-point attempt goes up, no good this time from Lashinsky. Chris Richard. Grasu, Richard again. Floats it up, can't get it to go. Rebound nicely claimed there by Grusecki. And Poland just pulverizing the Romanians at the moment. It's an emphatic dunk from Olejniczak. Set up by Kalenda. Olejniczak claiming the rebound there as well, as Poland look to inflict more misery on the team currently stuck bottom of this group. The team facing a monumental task of qualifying now. Small matter of taking on Spain in their next game, which is looking more and more like a must-win. Superb no-look pass that from Kalenda. And return the ball to Olejniczak to throw it down. Really enjoying themselves out there at the moment, but that's a good steal from Chris Richard, who is denied. That is a big block from Olejniczak. Richard seemed to have the freedom of the court and all the time in the world, but he was to be rejected here. That is some block by Olejniczak. And at the end of that, Romania have nothing to show for it, and here come Poland again. Well, this is super stuff now. Turning on the style, Grusecki. Up to 9 points for him. This is turning into a bit of a thrashing for Romania. Everyone out there looking to impress. Three-point attempt is good from Chris Richard. Takes Romania into the 50s. 9 personal points for him. His first three-pointer, having missed his previous 3 attempts.
The basket is good.
Zizkovski, though, drawing the foul, and another three-point play possibility here.
And personal foul, Romania.
Katalin Baciu it was with the foul.
First. Yes. Siskowski and one.
Richard. Romania is looking for something here. Popper does draw the foul.
Personal foul.
So he will get 3 free throws here. Leshinsky, it was who was penalised.
Yes. Popper.
Bogdan Popper has made his first, missed the second.
Yes. Popper, 2 points.
And 2 from 3 from the line there. Poland have increased their lead by 8 points since the end of the third quarter, and could make it another 2 here. Missed opportunity. Oh, and that is magnificent again. Another three-point play possibility here for the Poles. We've already seen Ziello go off with what looked like a dislocated shoulder. And now Leshinsky seems to be in a bit of pain. It's a heavy fall. There is Ziello. Let's have another look at this block. That is some rejection from Oljeniczak.
Yes. Wojcinski and one.
Leshinsky adding the extra. $35 points the difference now. Romania just can't seem to make anything stick. They will get a chance of a couple of free throws here, though. That foul by Zizkovski. Popper drawing the foul.
Yes.
He can get himself into double digits here if he makes both. Oljeniczak. Well, that is a block we might be seeing again and again for quite some time. It was pretty special. There is Oljeniczak again. Kalenda, little no-look bounce pass. Well, Oljeniczak's clearly in the mood. Great feed that. That's a terrific block from Richard. Getting his reply in from what happened at the other end a few minutes ago. Kalenda managed to get the pass away. It's a 3 from deep, no good. Chris Richard here. Looking to weave his way through. That's another foul. Zizkovski. And he's missed both. Chris Richard. No disappointment there for Romania. Time running out now for the side who are trailing so significantly. It's been a tough afternoon. And Poland have just been devastating. Well, Janiciak has made a bit of an impact late on. Another huge dunk from him. And takes Poland beyond 90 points. It's Chris Richard just going for the three-pointer, knocking it down. Just adding a little more to the scoreboard. And it's a big, big deficit. And it's going to be a big, big win for Poland and put them in a really strong position. 3 games to go. 2 wins would definitely be enough to qualify. Possibly would only need 1 more from those remaining 3 games. In fact, if they were to beat Romania again when they meet for a final time, that would wrap up their place at Eurobasket 2022. They would have expected to be there. And it's looking increasingly likely that they will. Chris Richard claiming the rebound, drawing the foul.
Personal foul, Poland. Cisco.
Only a matter of seconds left here. Chris Richard can take his own personal tally beyond the 12 that he's already got. 4 rebounds and 4 assists as well. It's been a tough night for Romania.
Richard. Yes. Richard.
No trouble. This time he did miss a couple of free throws earlier. Poland will just run the clock down and claim a very big victory here in Valencia. It's a massive win for the Poles, and their quest to qualify has gone in a very positive direction here this afternoon. 30 points the difference. Romania 61, Poland 91, and they have their 2nd win in this group.
Nos vemos a las 7:30 con el siguiente partido entre Israel y España.
Well, tough couple of hours that for Romania. Really handsomely beaten in the end by the Poles, who were so impressive. They got off to a flying start, and Romania never really recovered. 15 points on the board before Romania had even registered their first score. Poland ended up winning by double that. 30-point victory, absolutely outstanding to secure their 2nd win of this group. And it leaves Romania 0-3 and really up against it to qualify. They'll be hoping perhaps that Israel can do them a favour and beat Spain a little bit later on this court. But it was a tough day for them overall. Look at their numbers, and it's just a little bit lower in all those departments. Number of steals for Poland, that's pretty high, 11 in the game compared to just 6 for Romania. Chris Richard top scoring in the end with 14 points. Werner and Turtan the other 2 to make double digits. Michał Sokołowski leading the way for Poland. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists and 4 steals. Tremendous performance from him. And we saw some promising signs from Romania early in the 2nd half. Chris Richard top scoring in the end, 14 points for him, 4 rebounds, 4 assists and a couple of steals and a couple of blocks as well. His performance was a decent one, but just a lack of consistency all over the place from Romania. But they were better in the 3rd quarter. That was arguably their best spell of the game. They were okay in the 2nd quarter as well. The 4th quarter was competitive, but again comfortable for Poland. The real difference was that start to the game, they were 24-7 up. Poland at the end of the 1st quarter, they took a 15-point lead without Romania registering any points at the start of the game, and really very similar to what happened to Great Britain against France yesterday, because they went 15 points down in the first quarter before they got on the scoreboard. It just makes it so much more difficult to turn things around when you've had that kind of start, but Poland were just too good. And we did see little flashes from Romania in the second half, as I say, particularly in that third quarter where they were really competitive. They scored 23 points in that third quarter, their highest scoring by some distance, having scored just 24 in the whole of the first half. But having been 21 points down at half-time, they were 24 points down by the end of the third quarter, and it was eventually a 30-point game. This was one of the best moments of the game. Well, Inicak with that huge block to deny Chris Richard. He did get his revenge of sorts slightly later on with a block of his own. But Poland were pretty devastating in the fourth quarter. They turned on the style when it became apparent that they were going to get a really comfortable win. That was the block from Richard to deny Olejniczak. Shortly after, the same player had done exactly the same to him, just at the other end of the court. A great performance from Poland overall, and a difficult day for the Romanians. This is what it means for the group. A 30-point win for Poland, 91-61, means they have 2 wins and 1 defeat after 3 games played. Israel and Spain meet a little bit later on. Israel 2 from 2 so far. Great start to the group for them. They can almost secure their spot in the qualifiers if they get the win this evening. But great win here for Poland, 91-61. They have beaten Romania comfortably.
Okej. Damian Kulik po meczu z Rumunią. Damian, baliśmy się trochę tego meczu, bo to wiadomo, po takiej przerwie ciężko się wraca do meczów reprezentacyjnych, ale dzisiaj to był wasz prawdziwy popis.
Znaczy, no na pewno wiedzieliśmy o tym, że nie będzie łatwo i przede wszystkim staraliśmy się wyjść do tego meczu bardzo skoncentrowani i agresywnie grać, i myślę, że od pierwszych minut pokazaliśmy, że to my będziemy górą w tym meczu. Chcieliśmy po prostu udowodnić, że jesteśmy lepszą drużyną, i to nam się udało na parkiecie. Wydawać by się mogło, że bez Mateusza Ponitki czy Dziela Slotera, liderów tej kadry, będzie ciężko. Natomiast no, wasza postawa pokazała, że zespół to jest klucz do sukcesów drużyny Mike'a Taylora. Znaczy tak, no na pewno wiedzieliśmy, że ich brakuje i że na pewno to jest troszkę obciążenie dla nas, ale wiedzieliśmy, że jesteśmy dobrą drużyną i każdy może się wznieść na swoje wyżyny. I to, co pokazaliśmy, widać, że każdy, kto wszedł na boisko, dodał coś od siebie, dołożył tą swoją cegiełkę do zwycięstwa, i z tego się możemy cieszyć i możemy być optymistyczni przed meczem z Izraelem. Pierwszy taki mecz reprezentacyjny bez publiczności. Jak ty to widziałeś z twojej perspektywy, bo zawsze grać dla kadry to wiadomo przy pełnych trybunach. Znaczy no tak, to wiadomo, no niestety takie są teraz reguły i do tego musieliśmy się przyzwyczaić. W lidze też gramy bez kibiców, także myślę, że już taki smak tego grania bez kibiców już mamy za sobą, ale no szkoda, że jest taka sytuacja. Wiadomo, że kibice zawsze pomagają, zawsze dużo lepiej się gra z kibicami, dlatego mam nadzieję, że ta sytuacja się szybko zmieni i kibice szybko wrócą na trybunę. Pierwszy krok wykonany, czas na drugi w postaci meczu z Izraelem. To też będzie taki mecz, bo chcecie się zrewanżować za tą porażkę w Gliwicach. Znaczy na pewno, przede wszystkim mówię, do tej pory skupialiśmy się na Rumunii, chcieliśmy z nimi wygrać. Teraz mamy tak naprawdę dzisiejszy wieczór, żeby odpocząć. Jutro się przygotowujemy do Izraela i na pewno będziemy chcieli ten mecz wygrać, aby zamknąć to okienko z 2 zwycięstwami, ale mówię, no wszystko zweryfikuje boisko, ale z drugiej strony, jeżeli wyjdziemy z taką energią i z takim zaangażowaniem jak w dzisiejszym meczu, to mam nadzieję, że rezultat będzie dobry dla nas. Dziękuję. Dziękuję bardzo.
Points in the first quarter. How important was for the final result?
It's very important how you're starting the game. Unfortunately, we had a very, very bad start. We didn't score almost nothing. I think we were a little bit like in too much defense, like we wasn't aggressive, and we should attack more the ball and put the ball inside.